And welcome back to the MLB pregame show. On a balmy summer night in the Rocky Mountains, the show comes to you from Coors Field in downtown Denver. Tonight, Game 2. B.J. James will dig in for the first time now. One home run shy of 30 on the year so far. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1.
Let's go now, one time.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Hot shot toward third. Solid base hit for him, his first of the afternoon.
Well, it wasn't just that he was getting fastballs there.
Corey Seager will make his way in now as you get a look at his splits there on your screen.
Stay hot up there. Here we go, kid.
Set to deliver the 0-1. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Paulson takes charge, and he's got it. 2 down. Time now to check out the lineup for the visiting Dodgers. Who are you focused on, EK?
You know, they're getting a lot of production out of that number 2 hole right now.
Edwin Encarnacion set to take his first cuts with a man at first and 2 away.
Yeah, and he's going to have to find a gap to give that man on first a chance to score.
Hot shot towards the hole, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Here you go, find the ball, find the ball.
So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Oh, and it makes such a difference when that pitch is up a little bit.
Jock Peterson will stand in. He, too, had 3 hits in the win last night.
Well, he's had 7 RBIs in his last 10 games, so he is producing runs, and he had another good one yesterday.
On the ground to the right side. Oh, and he takes his eye off it there as it goes right past him into right. The run is in to score, and they take an early 1-0 lead. Charlie Blackmon will stand in. Couple of hits in that ball game last night. Kazmir's ready. 2-2 on its way. Hit hard on the ground to second. James. Throw to first gets him, so Kazmir's looking good to start the inning. With that, here's a look at the Rockies lineup card for this one. Anybody catch your eye, Eric?
Well, Matt, I think the cleanup hitter might be the...
Digging in to try it again, B.J. James. He singled his last time up.
James. Hey, you got it. No one better. Let's go, kid.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line drive to center field. Blackmon is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. And with that, let's bring in a look at how the Rockies will line up defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what do you got? Stepping in, Luis Silva, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Played. Throw just in time, and oh, that was awfully close. Now that we have a chance, let's take a look at the defensive alignment for the Dodgers. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric?
Well, guys, they have a man on the mound.
Gerardo Parra will stand in, and you can see that surprisingly he hits better versus left-handed pitching than he does against righties. Hit out towards second. Fielded cleanly. Throw from shallow right will get him at first, but the run will come in to score.
Well, this is going to get him a run closer. A simple ground ball.
Charlie Blackmon stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. Hard hit ball to second. James. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone here in the home third.
The batter, number 28, third baseman, Nolan.
Gerardo Parra steps into the box, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home in the inning so far.
Well, this could be a huge inning or maybe the end of the inning. This is a pivotal at-bat in one of the turning points of this ballgame right here.
Hit hard on the ground. On to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get out of hand. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. B.J. James will stand in. He singled and later scored back in the first. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. After it is Blackman. But he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. Double. So a good job of going the other way here as he checks in with the one-out double. And we'll bring up our Dodgers. And in now hoping to get on top of one for a change. He's popped out in successive plate appearances.
Well, Matt, so much of hitting is being able to make the necessary adjustments. And he needs to make one here.
Back goes Gonzalez. Still going back. Gone! A two-run blast to straightaway right field. Home run number 15 for him thus far, as we are all...
Hey, 2 down.
Digging in and looking for more, Charlie Blackman. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Boy, he had a great at-bat last time up, and he'll look for another pitch he can drive right here.
On to Encarnacion at first, and that ends the inning. Rockies forced to settle for one. So stepping in, number 30, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
Here we go.
Now here's a line drive, and this may turn things around. It's down for extra bases. Around third and being waved on home. And the tying run comes around to score from second, and the run will score all the way from first. Now a 7-6 game, and he is hung out to dry as they tag him out. Luis Silva steps in with 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning.
Yeah, it's been a pretty good inning here so far, so we'll see if they can scratch another run across right here.
On the ground up the middle. He's got it, and he wisely just steps on second to get the force play. On to Encarnacion, but it's too late to get them both.
He kind of got stuck in an in-between position right here. I don't think he quite...
Gerardo Parra will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
He had a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances, but he could make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
On to Encarnacion at first, and that ends the inning. Rockies forced to settle for 1. B.J. James digs in at the box following a double in his last at-bat that saw him get gunned down trying to turn it into a triple.
You know, I'm surprised he's still in the lineup after committing that kind of cardinal sin.
Backhanded. Throw on to first takes care of him, and the top of the ninth is proving unfruitful thus far. 2 quick outs here. Well, a pretty good offensive show of force in this one. Probably at least a couple of players deserving. But, gentlemen, let's go ahead and give this man the nod as our top player of the game.
Yeah, he was a thorn in their side all game long. You'll see there, he winds up with a 3-hit ball game, and a couple of those were key hits that helped lead his guys to victory.
So that's a wrap here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click on over to theshownation.com. The Dodgers win it 8-7. Good night from Denver.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 18 minutes. A reminder that extra post-game RTD trains on the C line to Mineral and the E line to Lincoln are available.
Afternoon baseball for you on a fine Sunday afternoon from Coors Field in Denver. Today, the finale of this 3-game weekend series between the LA Dodgers and the Colorado Rockies. It'll be fun watching these two swing. B.J. James will stand in, and he was a big part of the win last night as he contributed 3 hits to his guys' effort.
Well, you look at the average on the season, guys, and he's not sneaking up on anybody. Pretty amazing numbers.
And this one is gone, a home run. Two-run shot to straightaway center, and even 30 home runs on the year. And the Dodgers move in front now 2-0.
Well, this pitch is just a little bit in, not really a terrible location at all. But if you're sitting on that pitch...
Gerardo Parra will stand in. He comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game.
Yeah, not really a great performance for him yesterday, but that's just part of this ball game. You have to know that those rough ones are going to come up and bite you every once in a while.
Ground ball to second. This could be 2. On to Encarnacion, and they get them both. A double play. And with a quick breather here, let's check out how the Dodgers will. B.J. James is into the box as we are all set to begin the third. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Belted high and deep into right center. Blackmon looking up. Gone! Nolan Arenado is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting, and you have to accept that it's going to happen sometimes.
And that finds its way through for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Yeah, he had a chance to put him away.
B.J. James stands in again here with 2 home runs already to his name in this one.
And you know what, Matt? He's just made it look so easy out there. I think they've got to change their...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. And it's still 3. Chad Bettis will stand in to start things out here in the home half of the 5th. And you get the sense, Steve, that this crowd's been pretty well taken out of the ballgame to this point.
Yeah, they pretty much had to sit on their hands all afternoon. Not a lot to get excited about so far. And I think that's a credit to that man out there on the mound. He's cut right through this lineup for the first 4 innings.
And a rather easy first out. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season.
Well, guys, he's one of the best in the league, and that's part.
Hey, 2 out.
So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, DJ LeMahieu. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run.
Yeah, but you got to make sure that he doesn't try to do too much here. Just do something for...
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Rockies strand 1. They trail 3-2. B.J. James will stand in again as we flash you back to the early stages of this ball game. There were fans still finding their seats as he launched his 2nd home run of the game as he was off to a fast start indeed. Hops this one up just beyond the infield on the right side. LeMahieu is in his tracks now, and that's out number 2.
The batter, number 5, shortstop.
And fellas, as always, a few guys we could have chosen from, but out of everybody, that's the man who stands out in my book. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he connected on a couple of long home runs. Really put his guys on his
We are inside and under the roof tonight here at Rogers Center in Toronto, Ontario. It's the first of a brief two-game set between the LA Dodgers and the Toronto Blue Jays. It's Blue Jays baseball, and it's on its way next. Time now to check out the lineup for the visiting Dodgers. What's the key for them to win this series opener, Steve?
Well, they're going to have to hit some gappers out there because they are dead last in stolen bases. They can't run. If they're not going to rely on any speed, they really need to get a consistent power production and drive in guys with extra base hits.
B.J. James will stand in as he'll get a break from playing the field and be the DH here in this one.
Yeah, it's a nice luxury to have here in an interleague ball game. You give them a little bit of a break from the field, but you still keep that big bat in the lineup.
And that'll get down for a base hit.
Well, that base hit is going to get his hit streak to 6 games now, so he's...
Hey, let it fly, let it fly.
Corey Seager will make his way in now as you get a look at his splits there on your screen. Skied into straightaway right. Brown is under it. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with one away. The chance now for the Los Angeles Dodgers starting lineup. Who's the one to watch, EK?
Well, I know they're just waiting for Jock Peterson to come along.
Coming to the plate now, Edwin Encarnacion. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through.
It can change the entire...
And a base hit as the run will come in to score from third, and it's now a 1-0 lead for the Dodgers.
Wow, well, there you go. Just more of the...
At the plate, Jock Peterson, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And he misses with it, ball 4. So Jonathan Lucroy steps in, hoping to get things going at the plate. You can see it's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. Has to be thinking strikeout here on the ground to the right side. Tulowitzki for 1. But they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first.
Well, I'm a little surprised that he wouldn't come home with this ball.
Digging in to try it again, B.J. James. He singled his last time up.
Hey, pitch right here. Let's go.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. On the move is Pilar. 2 gone. With a moment now, B.J. James will dig in now. A single and a fly out for him in 2 trips thus far.
You know, I think he's had a good approach in each of his first 2 at-bats. He seems to be seeing the ball well and putting some decent swings on it.
Ranging back is Pilar. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out. So stepping in, number 30, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. And there's ball 4 now, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force at the plate is in order.
And for as hot as this guy's been recently.
Hey, get your pitch. Drive it right
So
here.
a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Corey Seager, as he'll go to work on trying to bring home the tying run from third.
These are the at-bats where there's pressure on both sides, and you better believe that that man out on the mound
Take a turn. Look.
The second for 1. On to Morrison at first, but it's not in time, and they'll have to settle for 1.
Oh, and he nearly got that double play he needed to get himself out of the inning. But you see the good hard slide here at second base, and the return throw just a little too late. So that'll be scored a fielder's choice and an RBI. B.J. James comes to the plate, and he'll start us off in the 8th. Well, you know, he's been on base twice in this one already, so let's see if he can do it again. Well, you know, he's been on base twice in this one already, so let's see if he can do it again. 1-0
Now a ball crushed high in the air, deep to left, way back there, and that one is long gone. A solo shot here to left. 32 now for the season, and they've taken a one-run lead. And guys, I think you might agree there's little doubt that the star of this afternoon's contest was this man, Jonathan Lucroy. Take a snapshot of that. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, I think in the end this really could have been anybody's award, but what the heck, let's go ahead and give it to this guy. He's as deserving as anybody.
So that's a wrap here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click. Afternoon baseball on the show as you get a look there at Rogers Center in Toronto. B.J. James will stand in as he'll get a break from playing the field and be the DH here in this one.
Yeah, it's a nice luxury to have here in an interleague ball game. You give him a little bit of a break from the field, but you still keep that big bat in the lineup.
Catch made out there in left center as the runner may tag from second. And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away. B.J. James comes forward looking to add to this early lead as he'll bat with a couple of guys in scoring position.
And one man who'd love for him to come through big time right here is his pitch.
This ball's down, and that could bring in a run. In to score, the runner from third. And the run is in to score from second. It's now 6-2. And he is into second base with a two-run double.
And if you're going to work away...
Striding into the box, Corey Seager. He drew a walk his first time up. Now a spin and a throwback to second, and he'll get back in safely.
Why not? Make him get dirty.
Now a spin and another throwback to second. And he'll be tagged out as he tries to get back to second. B.J. James will step in. He doubled home a couple his last time.
Boy, he had a great at-bat last time up, and he'll look for another pitch he can drive right here.
Pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Jensen ranging back. A leap at the wall, but he can't bring this one back. It's a home run. So a three-run blast to straightaway left, number 33 on the year, as they've widened this lead to 8. Into the box for the Dodgers now, B.J. James, and he does so with two gone in the inning, but with the bases loaded. Into the gap in left center. This is down, and it'll head for the wall. Kendrick scores.
Here you go, front the ball, front the ball.
Two-run score. And a relay to the plate, but not in time, and three-run score. The tag, and he is out at third, and with that, the side is retired, but not before they hang a 9 spot on him here. B.J. James will stride in again as first we flash you back to his at-bat in the 4th inning, and what a big one it was. A 3-run home run that was certainly one of the big blows in the ballgame to this point.
Come on, kid, get on for us. Here
high and deep to straightaway right. Looking up is Brown. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. B.J. James will get another shot at it here as we take you back to inning number 7. This was his 2nd home run of the ball game, as he'd like nothing more than to make it 3 right here. Shot back up the middle, and this will make its way into center field for a base hit, and the leadoff man's aboard now to open the 9th, and he'll scramble back to first safely.
Boy, I'll tell you, these are the...
Hey, drive it deep, big dog.
Corey Seager steps in and perhaps looking to drive another one out of the park just like he did in the 2nd. Storen's ready. 1-2 on its way. Ground ball right side. Oh, and he takes his eye off it there as it goes right past him into right.
And let's train our show motion camera on that runner at first base. Here, he might have had a shot to get around to third, but you see him have to hold up to make sure.
Edwin Encarnacion will stand in here. 0 for 2 with a run scored so far.
Hey.
Left side.
Oh, you got it.
And that's through into left, a base hit. The run scores from second.
Make it 18 runs home now, and this has been an
And fellas, as always, a few guys we could have chosen from, but out of everybody, that's the man who stands out in my book. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he connected on a couple of long home runs. Really put his guys on his back and carried them to the victory.
So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, and the rest of our crew.